Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So we will be reviewing the Osmo Action, but out in the market it's still one of the better action cameras out there. So this I've already opened. I had to open it in the store. So here's what we have currently. It's very small, but it is a 12 megapixel camera. Now what's included in the box is this. This is actually the battery. So for you to put in the battery, the side, just have to look at it here and see where it goes. See the pins over there connected to the pins. Now once you click it, it locks. So it locks in place. This should not be orange. This should not be orange. So that means it's already waterproof. Up to 11 meters. But if you want it to be more waterproof than that, then you have to buy a separate case for it. And we'll go into that later. Now, what else do we see here? So it says it's dual screen, HDR, 4K. It has rock steady, which is basically your stabilizer. 4K 60p, 8 times 1080p at 8x. Just as for zoom. Now what else is included in the box? Aside from the camera and the battery, you also have a standard case. So open up the case, put in your camera, close it up. If you are a GoPro user before, or any other action camera for that matter, this is actually compatible to any connection. So I have here just a sample of a Pulutz connector. Open it up, connect it here. It might be a little tight. Screw it in, and there you go. Right. It's also compatible with other action camera equipment, such as these things. Just connect it here as well, or other connectors such as these. Now we have this here. Let's see what else is in the box. Set aside that first. So aside from all the manuals, my receipt, there's also this box over here. It has its own connector. See, it's DJI. So if you have it connected to this one, it's easier to remove it once you stick it on your car or your hat. Right. So this would be just a click here, and then you turn it and it disconnects. Other things we have in the box. There's another one like this. I think this one would be more for your car. This would be more for your hat because it has this shape over here. Now connect it here. Locks in place as well. And there. Now you also have charging cable. This is USB-C. so we can look at the camera and what else is there. Move it to the case. Now your charging here is here. That's your USB-C. Now you have a memory card over here, and this can actually be removed. It's a little tough because it's still new. You have to get it in, right? I'll show you later why we have to remove that, or why there's a need for it. But if you do remove it, this becomes, well, it removes the capability to be waterproof, because things can go inside here. The water can actually go here. Okay, now let's open it up. There are actually 3 buttons. It says QS. This is the power button or display, and then the record button. In front you see the screen and another screen over here. Open that up. Right. So it's pretty clear as a camera. If you want to go and switch, I set it up to move into that front mode. Right. You just say switch screen and it goes back. Or just switch. Now if you want to have this record immediately, instead of pressing the record button, you can just say start recording and it suddenly records. Stop recording and it stops. And then you can take photos as well. See, just the word photo, it takes shots. Now if you want to shut it down, just say shut down and it shuts down. Right. You have this camera, really small. You can remove this lens and put in filters. You can put a cap on it, and there are a lot of other accessories as well. Now let's go into those accessories. One of the accessories that I like, which I bought from Lazada, is this one. It's the PGY Tech camera cage. So it looks almost the same as the original cage. It's just easier, I guess, to use, as well as it has a lot of other features that you can use. Like you can slide this over here and then put in the camera. Remember that we didn't put it in the cover for this? Yeah, I'll show you in a bit why. Just slide this in, it locks in place. Now the buttons are easy to press. Still here. You can use the QS button to move from one type of shooting mode to another, as well as move your screen up front. Press it, quick switch, goes in front, and switch it again. So the voice command is actually pretty neat, and it's easy to use, especially for when you're moving, or if you're trying to shoot using a microphone and all that. What does it do? How does it help you have this whole cage thing? Now you can remove these up top and this one on the side, and you can connect accessories like a microphone, or even a lighting over here. Now we do have a couple of microphones here. This one is the Boya BYMMY one. It's connected through TRRS. So when you say TRRS, that's when you see all these three rings over here. This one doesn't work with the Osmo Action with the adapter because it's TRRS, so you have to have another adapter for that. Now, before we go into plugging, your microphones in, we can look at this. This is the Osmo Action Dual 3.5 USB-C adapter. We have that. It's pretty small. Just push it out. I was telling you earlier about not putting in this cap because you can actually plug in the microphone adapter. See, it says microphone and charging. Plug in the microphone adapter and it fits right in to this cage. Same with the original cage. So when you're shooting, you can plug this into a power connection and use a microphone as well. Now it doesn't really work with the TRRS as I mentioned earlier. So we're gonna get another microphone. This is actually the Mamin microphone. It has a battery, just so we can test it out. But this is a TRS. You see the two lines over here. That we can connect to our adapter. Now, I told you the horseshoe is actually pretty neat. You can connect one over here and you can shoot using that already. Just turn this on. Now when you're shooting, just so you know that it's actually working, switch. So you know it's actually working. You see a microphone icon over here. So if there's a microphone icon and it's moving, you know that your microphone is actually working. Again, you can connect that over to other stuff. So the main advantage of us using this cage is when you have this connector, you can go directly into having it connected to some type of a stand and go directly and put that in. So you can have a stand like this where it's vertical, or we can actually move that over to the side of the microphone. So connect your microphone to the side. You can connect your stand here. Aside from the fact that you can use this for any connections. Now I also mentioned earlier that I have a Boya microphone. I have to have an adapter. So this is my adapter. It goes from TRRS to TRS, but it looks funky when you connect it. You have that in place. You can have adapters, extension wires, and all that. Connect it over. Let's see if it works. Apparently it doesn't work because the icon is not there. Let's see if we connect it over to an extension. So with the extension, you see, I saw the icon earlier. It's more on how it's plugged in. You see the icon over there? Yeah, it's reading it. So maybe it's the adapter that has issues. Now, why do I need to have an adapter? Now, just in case that I want to do shoots where I use this camera pretty far away from myself, I have the Shalkoa wireless microphone. Really looks funky connected to this. Right. So you see the icon over there. Now I have the adapter connected to a wireless microphone. I can shoot a little bit farther away. See? It's working. Hello. So I can shoot a little bit farther away. I can even use the voice activation for taking pictures or videos just using the wireless microphone. It's just weird that it has to look like this. Now another thing, I mentioned this earlier, just in case that you're gonna go deeper than 11 meters, right? What you can actually do is buy something like this. It's a waterproof case. This is Pulutz. It goes up to 60 meters. So if you want it really safe underwater, this is the pressurized. So if you want to test it out first, put a piece of tissue inside and then put it underwater just to see if it's really waterproof. And then just to really be safe, you can connect this part over here. It's easy to connect, harder to remove. Just close it out. Now it's already waterproof, but we'll make it more waterproof by sealing it inside this case. It's really sealed. So there. Now it's easy to suppress all of the buttons. You see it's still clear. You can take videos or photos. It's just that you can't touch the screen when you want to look at options and all that when you're underwater. It's just the 3 buttons. Really hard to remove because you want it really sealed. Now, once you're done with that, you can just open it up. This is actually touchscreen. Swipe it. So I have photos, videos here. If it's a video, you have your speakers over here, and then you can listen to the video. Other things you can actually do, you have options here. Other options like voice control, snapshot, quick switch, your connections. So when I say switch, it really moves from one to the other. Other things, from pulling it from the bottom, you have your ratios, 4:3, 16:9. You have your countdowns as well. From the right, you can do a manual change on the settings. ISOs and all that, shutter speed. Same with a lot of DSLRs that we have currently. Now, it's easy for us to be able to download stuff from this. You can just get a phone, download DJI Mimo. You have to have it connected to location and Bluetooth as well. Click on connect. There. So you see my hand. And you move it, it's gonna look for other stuff. You can actually control it here. So if I move it to, you can move it to video. Click on it, and it's gonna record. Just having the phone connected to it. Now once you're done with that and you want it to move it back to your phone, click on the gallery. It's there. You can either download it. So if you select it, you can download it to your phone. So this goes directly to your gallery, and this goes to the DJI album, which is basically online. So that's basically it for this. My only issue about the Osmo Action currently is it does overheat when you use it continuously. Taking videos and all that. That's why I wouldn't recommend going into HDR mode for so long. So that's it for me. And for the DJI Osmo Action, stay tuned for another review. I'm gonna get the adapter for the gimbal, the DJI gimbal, connected to the Osmo Action. So stay tuned for that. Please like, share, and subscribe to this channel for more reviews, travels, and other food blogs. Bye guys.